From failure to glory, Morocco's long road to the Africa Cup of Nations 2026. Chapter 1. A painful ending that would not be forgotten. The night was unusually quiet. Cafes closed early, conversations faded, and disappointment filled the air. Once again, the Moroccan national team had been eliminated from the Africa Cup of Nations. It was not just a loss on the scoreboard. It was a familiar wound, one that reopened every time hope rose too high. People asked the same questions. Why do we fail when expectations are high? Is it the players, the coaches, or the pressure we place on ourselves? Inside the locker room, the players sat in silence. One of the veterans finally spoke. Talent has never been our problem. Something deeper is missing. That something was mentality. Educational insight. Failure often reveals not a lack of ability, but a lack of preparation, mindset, or direction. Chapter 2. Facing the truth without excuses. After the elimination, there was no hiding, no denial, no pretending everything was fine. The Football Federation, coaching staff, and players gathered for honest discussions. Painful truths were spoken. Poor concentration in decisive moments, fear of failure, inconsistent performance, underestimating opponents. One sentence changed everything. If we want to win Africa, we must stop blaming Africa. Exploratory question. Why is self-criticism a sign of strength rather than weakness? Chapter 3. A new project, not a quick fix. The rebuilding process began, not by changing names, but by changing philosophy. The new project focused on a clear playing identity, players chosen for mentality, not reputation, psychological preparation equal to physical training. The coach told the squad, "Wearing Morocco's jersey is not a reward, it is a responsibility." Selection was no longer about fame, it was about commitment. Educational value. True leadership teaches that duty comes before privilege. Chapter 4. Qualification, the first real test. Morocco entered the AFCON 2026 qualifiers quietly. No bold promises, no loud celebrations. The results were modest but meaningful. A narrow win at home, a tough draw away, a last-minute victory earned through persistence. What stood out was not brilliance, but resilience. A commentator observed, "This team is learning how to suffer and survive." Lesson. Progress is not always fast, but it must be consistent. Chapter 5. The camp that changed everything. Before the tournament, the team entered a closed training camp. Players were asked to limit phone usage, participate in group discussions, and re-watch and analyze past AFCON failures. One young player said, "We are not running from the past, we are studying it." Slowly, the group transformed. Leaders supported younger players, substitutes felt valued, everyone defended one another. Social lesson. A successful team is one where every member feels important. Chapter 6. AFCON 2026 begins, testing intentions. The first match arrived, heavy with pressure. Moroccan fans feared a bad start. Morocco scored first, then conceded. In previous tournaments, panic would follow. This time, the team stayed calm. They regrouped. They fought back. They scored the winning goal. It was not beautiful football, it was mature football. Key message: maturity wins tournaments more often than style. Chapter 7. The group stage, learning under pressure. 3 matches, 1 controlled victory, 1 difficult draw, one confident win. Morocco topped the group. Yet the coach reminded them, "We have not succeeded yet, we have only avoided failure." Value taught. Humility protects success from arrogance. Chapter 8. Quarterfinal. Confronting the Ghosts. The quarterfinal opponent was a team that had eliminated Morocco before. Memories were painful. Before kickoff, the captain spoke. "The past does not play today." The match was tense, missed chances, rising fear. Then, late in the game, Morocco scored. Players collapsed in tears, not just of joy, but of release. Psychological insight. Growth happens when we face our fears instead of avoiding them. Chapter 9. Semifinal. The test of character. The semifinal was the hardest challenge yet. A powerful opponent, a hostile crowd. For the first time, Morocco conceded early. But instead of collapsing, they responded. Calm passing, collective defending, unshaken belief. They equalized, they waited, they struck at the right moment. The final whistle confirmed it. Morocco was in the final. Core lesson. Character is built in difficult moments, not in comfortable ones. Chapter 10. The final, when a dream became reality. The stadium was full, red flags everywhere, families, children, elders watching together. The coach's final words. Finals are not played, they are lived. The match was intense and balanced. A goal for them, a goal for Morocco. Then, in a historic moment, Morocco scored again. Silence. Then an explosion of joy. Morocco, Africa Cup of Nations Champions 2026. Chapter 11. After the trophy, the greatest victory. During celebrations, the players did not say, "We are the best." They said, "We learned from our failures." The celebrations were respectful, grateful, and united. The deeper meaning of the story. Failure is not the opposite of success. Success is a journey, not a moment. Teamwork creates miracles. Honest criticism builds strength. Dreams require discipline and patience. Conclusion. A story bigger than football. The Africa Cup was not just a trophy, it was a national lesson. Nations fall, nations learn, nations rise. And Morocco proved that when belief meets work, there is no limit to ambition.